What's up, you guys? I'm Lisa Blonay, and I'm back with another video bringing you the latest in these social media streets. Thanks for tapping into Blonay Media, you guys. Let's get right into this tea. Now, if y'all don't know, if y'all ain't heard, if y'all haven't seen, let me put you up on game. All right, let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Now, I did a video yesterday on the whole Ti and Tiny fiasco. Okay, them having 11 accusers over the years since 2021, and I know when I ended it, it kind of seemed like their legal troubles were over, right? But hold up, because if y'all think that Ti and Tiny Harris are finally out of hot water, think again. Because while social media might look calm legally, the storm might just be getting started again. Okay. And this time it's coming back through an appeals process. So let's talk about it. Okay. Sabrina Peterson has not backed down. Okay. Sabrina Peterson, who was a longtime friend of Tiny and the whole really Harris family. And they fell out, y'all. Okay. Now I don't know what part she took in it and what and who did what, but we're about to go ahead and get into this. Okay. And I'm going to give you guys all of the details. Now, even after her defamation suit, her lawsuit wasn't reinstated. She announced towards the end of 2025 that she plans to appeal the decision. Okay. Now, she's arguing that the court incorrectly applied the law. And hold on, you guys. Sorry about that. She said that the law was not applied correctly. And she was calling, along with her team, of course, is calling this an extreme miscarriage of justice. Now, if you want a translation, I'm here to give it to you. Okay. This legal fight is far from finished. That's what that means. Okay. And appeals, if you guys don't know, can reopen conversations people thought were buried. Okay. I wonder if 50 Cent or any of his team, anybody shoulder tapped him lately, or he has the common sense of a mule and he hasn't peep game yet. Okay, if I wouldn't be surprised if he hasn't even talked to Sabrina. Okay, call it messy, call it what you want, but let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, now here's where it gets messy. Here's where things get really, really messy. Okay. While all this legal smoke is still lingering, Ti and Tiny seem to be moving on, online, like everything is copacetic, you know what I'm saying? Completely behind them. Not so fast. All right. Y'all up here joking and trolling and engaging in this internet back and forth energy that feels more like entertainment than damage control, right? And listen. Going troll for troll with 50 Cent, not a good idea, okay? Arguably the greatest internet troll of this generation, of the century, because he's from an older generation. So I won't say that, but let's throw in the word century. I don't think this might not be the smartest strategy. When you still have legal issues hovering over your head, okay? Because what you have to understand, especially when you're an influencer, you're a celebrity, you're out there like that, perception matters. Courts look at behavior, right? The public watches consistency. And optics, well, optics are everything, y'all. What am I talking about? Let's go ahead and get into this. Let me give you guys the details, okay? Hold on, you guys. Let me go ahead and take this down. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Let me go ahead and bring up this article for you guys. And let's get into this. Happy Sunday, by the way. Okay. Happy Sunday, by the way. And thank you guys for tapping in. As you guys know, your POV is always welcome in the chat. Just talk to me nice. All right. Now, let's go ahead and get into this. Let me make sure you guys can see this as well. All right. So let me just give you guys the details on this. And let's go ahead with this. Now, T.I. and Tiny have faced numerous serious accusations of sexual assault, ugging, and forced ugging over several years. Like I'm saying, since 2021, y'all. Primarily stemming from allegations that surfaced in 2021. Despite the volume of accusations from over 30 individuals, right? The couple has consistently denied all claims. As of late 2024, have not been charged criminally in connection with these accusations. So that much is true, y'all. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the key details of the accusations and the legal actions. Now, remember, they were just saved. They were just spared going down this hellhole, okay, of a criminal case, civil suits, because the statute of limitations. It's nothing that they did or didn't do. And like I said before, this doesn't mean that it's not true. This doesn't mean that the accusers are not telling the truth because of statutes of limitations. Come on now, y'all. Let's get into the key details. 2005 hotel incident lawsuit 2024. Now, a lawsuit was filed in January 2024 by a woman identified as Jane Doe, alleging that T.I. and Tiny updraged her and actually assaulted her in an LA hotel room in 2005. She alleged actual battery, negligence, and false imprisonment. Now, dismissal of 2024 lawsuit. In August of 2024, a judge granted a motion to dismiss this lawsuit primarily because the claims were time barred, which means they were beyond the statute of limitations. However, the dismissal was without prejudice, allowing for potential amendments. Stick a pin in that, okay? 2021 investigations. LAPD initiated an investigation in 2021 into similar allegations, but the district attorney's office declined to file charges in September 2021, citing the expiration of the statute of limitations. Like I said, there was a pursuit for criminal charges, which would result in a trial and possible jail time. We're not just talking civil here, buddy. All right? The only thing that spared their necks was that the person spoke up and reported it a little too late. All right? Now, allegation scope. Now, in March of 2021, attorney Tyrone A. Blackburn alleged that more than 30 women had come forward with accusations of forced mugging, kidnapping, rape, and intimidation spanning 15 years in both California and Georgia. Sound familiar? Diddy. Sound like somebody we know? Diddy. Where is Diddy right now? Anybody? Anybody want to raise their hand? Yeah. Okay. Response from T.I. and Tiny, typical. Let's get into it. The couple has emphatically denied all allegations, labeling them a shakedown and extortion. T.I. stated on Instagram that any sexual interactions were with consenting adults. Wow. Impact on career. Following the 2021 allegations, production on their VH1 reality series, T.I. and Tiny and Friends, Family and Hustle, was suspended, cut, no more, all gone. You think they still ain't holding a grudge with that? You think they're still not bitter about that? And I don't know what T.I. and Tiny has been doing lately. I mean, I know they won the OMG Dolls case recently. They won 71 million, 18 million, and then 53 something in punitive damages. I don't know. But I'm talking about has T.I., as far as T.I.'s, lucrative career, I think that put a damper on it, right? I think they're still bitter about that. I don't think they've let that go. Like, would you? Right? Whether you're innocent or guilty, would you have let that go? Right? Let's get into the other legal matters. Now, defamation case in March of 2025, a defamation lawsuit filed against T.I. and Tiny by Sabrina Peterson, an accuser who initially brought these accusations to light from the get-go. She was the person that kicked this all off, okay? That brought this nightmare to light. All right. Now, it was dismissed by a judge in LA due to failure to prosecute the case, according to reports. Now, the couple has maintained their innocence throughout, and no criminal charges have been filed against them regarding the actual assault accusations as of the latest reports in 2024 and 2025. Okay. So they are innocent until proven guilty. I do want to say that. All right. Let's just go ahead and put this out there because we're just getting started, guys. Now, let me go ahead and get this out of the way because, and then we're going to get into it. Okay. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe on copyright under 17 USC 107. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, this is a reaction and commentary live channel. This is strictly my opinion and my POV on the latest social media buzz. Thanks for watching. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Now, the first thing I wanted to show you guys is this article, okay, because it's not over. It doesn't end there. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Well, since it's an article, I think I can just go to it. Let's go ahead and go to this. All right. And let me make sure you guys can hear me too as well. Green hearts in the chat if you guys can hear me. And let's go ahead and get into this, guys. And I'll make sure you guys can see it as well. Okay. And I will be in the chat. All right. So now, this article was posted on October 20th of 2025. Law commentary. You guys see the source of where I'm going. Judge denies Sabrina Peterson's bid to revive defamation case against T.I. and Tiny. All right. Now, an LA judge has shut down influencer Sabrina Peterson's latest attempt to bring back her defamation lawsuit against T.I. and Tiny Harris, marking another setback in a long and messy legal fight that began 4 years ago. Judge Michael Schultz ruled Friday, well, when this was out, that Peterson's motion to reinstate her 2021 complaint failed to meet the legal standard for excusable neglect, emphasizing that she had not shown valid grounds to undo the court's prior dismissal. Peterson first sued the married musicians in 2021, claiming that they defamed her after she publicly accused T.I., whose legal name is Clifford Harris, of pointing a pow-pow at her. She also alleged that the couple's denials of those accusations damaged her reputation and caused emotional harm. The case quickly became bogged down in procedural problems. Peterson changed lawyer multiple times, missed key court appearances, and, according to defense, failed to pursue discovery or move the case forward in any meaningful way in March of 2025. No, in any meaningful way. Now, in March of 2025, after years of stagnation, Judge Schultz dismissed the suit, also noting that Peterson had not paid any portion of the $96K in attorney fees previously awarded to the Harrises. So she had been ordered to pay the legal fees of T.I. and Tiny attorney fees for all the legal things that they had went through. She has yet to pay a penny of that. Okay. Now let's go on. In her bid to reopen the case, Peterson argued that her former attorneys had been ineffective and that their missteps, missed deadlines, lack of filings, and poor communication caused the dismissal. She asked the court to give her a chance to continue under new representation. Lawyers for T.I. and Tiny urged the court to deny the request, saying Peterson's problems were her own making. They described a pattern of neglect that included repeatedly firing legal teams, ignoring court orders, and failing to meet basic procedural requirements. In his written order, Judge Schultz agreed with the defense, finding that Peterson had not provided sufficient evidence that her former counsel's actions justified overturning the dismissal. That's pretty self-explanatory, okay? She couldn't prove that because her legal team messed up, that was a reason enough for her to be missing all this stuff going wrong, and for her not showing up. They didn't feel that it was good enough, okay? The plaintiff has not demonstrated, and I quote, that she is entitled to relief from the judgment, the ruling stated. Following the decision, Peterson's new attorney, Keita T. Middleton, called the outcome a miscarriage of justice. I quote, "It's unfortunate for me to have to clean up the mess not caused by myself or Miss Peterson." Middleton said, adding that her client intends to appeal the ruling to a higher court. This is where it gets interesting. This is where it continues. When we all thought it ended there, it did not. Okay, this is as recent as October of last year. Okay, now, despite the setback, Peterson's legal battle with the Harrises is far from over. On the same day her state lawsuit was dismissed in March, she was served with a separate federal defamation complaint filed by T.I. in Los Angeles. All right, so he filed a defamation complaint against her. In that ongoing federal case, T.I. alleges that Peterson defamed him through a series of Instagram posts from September of 2024 that falsely claimed he was under federal investigation for X trafficking alongside another celebrity. He says the statements were knowingly false and intended to damage his career. I wonder who that celebrity is. Now, Peterson has denied the allegations and filed her own counterclaims with an S for defamation and abuse of process. In an amended filing submitted in October, she accused T.I. of smearing her reputation by asserting that she had illegally marketed cannabis products without a state license through her business, Pretty High Co. Peterson maintains that she held a valid license at the time and that the accusations were fabricated to discredit her. It's getting petty, y'all. Now, the federal case is scheduled to go to trial in June of 2026. Federal case scheduled June of this year. Trial. It ain't over. Ensuring that the dispute between the Petersons and the Harrises will continue well into the next year. And voila, here we are. March 1st of 2026. Okay? All right? Yeah, y'all. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. What is up? What is up, you guys? Hey, Blonay, caught the replay. Thank you so much, Pincy Lola. Thank you guys for being in the building. Happy Sunday, GG77. Everyone getting busted? Yes. Everybody's getting busted, y'all. Okay. Now, you said what? I remember when Escape did that reality show, a lot of bloggers did a segment on Tiny saying she hates when people, she hates in people, her attitude is a mess. Yeah. 50 Cent's going to end up doing a documentary on them or getting an interview from the accuser. Watch. Yeah. You know what? I'd be surprised if he haven't already reached out and is already talking to Sabrina. Now, maybe on her behalf, maybe she can't or something's going on. I don't know. But I don't think 50 Cent needs wind of this. I think he's 2, 3 steps ahead of the game. I mean, you have to be. Okay. You have to be when you in everybody's business and you put them out there on Front Street and you're the troller of the century. You kind of got to be 3, 4, 5 steps ahead of motherfuckers. Okay. While they lost in the shuffle and making raps and disses and boy, fuck your rap. Okay. Because your raps ain't real. All right. And according to these lawsuits, the truth ain't in you. Now, you said I heard Tanya is a rude person too. I couldn't believe it. It was broken down a while back. Oh, okay, in another story, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's got some kind of arrangement. Yeah. Betty not faithful. I bet you they do. Yeah, T.I. and Tiny, they do got some kind of arrangement. I do believe that too. I really, really do. You said this is before Diddy, so it was hard to plead a case back then. Exactly. That's the whole point. And I'm glad you caught it. I'm glad you picking up what I'm putting down, right? Birds of a feather, y'all. She didn't have the money to win back then. A lot of people started speaking up now since R. Kelly got caught up, and now fast forward Diddy as well, right? Now fast forward Diddy as well. Wicked industry, of course, of course. Funny how to start this and now dropping music. Yeah. And he thinks it's just simply about verses. Forget that, bro. Look at the bigger picture, bro. Ain't nobody worried about no damn verses. Ain't nobody worried about no verses. Like, when is the last verses we had? Like, it's gonna play out at some point, bro. You still don't know, he doesn't want to do the verses, bro. You got bigger fish to fry. Excuse me, sir. Mr. T.I., sir. Expeditiously, I need for you to turn around, come. We're gonna need for you to come to the front of the congregation, okay? We is not worried about no damn verses, okay? Let it go. Let it go. Okay, you got your whole damn family all the way down to heiress, okay, involving your children. And regardless, I know King is an adult, he's still your kid. Like, come on now. Come on now. And this is not the first time we've heard King being thrown in the mix. You guys remember those leaked text messages between one of the accusers and King? Yeah, it's messy. It's messy. It's messy. Now it's backfiring. He knows 50 Cent. He knows 50 wasn't doing a video. Tia Kemp is, right? Yeah, you guys heard Tia Kemp. I think we're going to go get into that before I close out and let you guys hear what Tia Kemp had to say. Because she definitely is on the roster. Okay. She definitely has something to say. 50 probably doing a documentary. I wouldn't be surprised. No, either would I. It's going down. Yeah, you guys. So let's go ahead and get into this. Okay. I do have another article for you. And since it's an article, I think I can just go to it too. Since there's no video, there's no audio. Hold on, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this one. Because I wanted to pull up several sources, you guys, and get into it, okay? Because it's basically right now, this is all we have. This is all we have, okay? And we are going to get into some things that Sabrina Peterson has said recently, okay? She ain't let this go. She's still mouth still. She's still clock it, clock. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this. T.I. and Tiny dodge defamation lawsuit, and that's exactly. They didn't beat it. They didn't win by a landslide. They wasn't found untrue. They dodged the defamation lawsuit. Okay. Due to failure to adhere, Sabrina's court dismisses Sabrina's Peterson's defamation lawsuit due to her failure to adhere to the legal process. Now, I just said that I'm not going to really reiterate that, or I mean, like restate this thing, but I just wanted to show you the different articles and what they're saying and the dates. Okay. Now, this was on October 18th of 2025. Okay. Now, it says that T.I. and Tiny have gained legal victory as the judge declined to reinstate the defamation lawsuit brought by the influencer Sabrina Peterson. Okay. We've already went through this. Okay. I'm not going to really read through this because it's basically saying the same thing. Okay, guys. I just wanted to show you another article. Okay. Yeah, we already said this. Okay. And like I said, for T.I. and Tiny, dismissal means the pair can move forward with other ventures and victories. In March of 2025, the couple finalized another major lawsuit on behalf of their teen group, the OMG Girls. T.I. and Tiny sued the maker of OMG Girls, claiming the company used the group's likeness without permission. They were awarded $53.6 million in punitive damages and 17 million in actual damages. So I just wanted to get that out there, okay? The initial monetary judgment was, hold on, questioned by the presiding judge in March of 2025, and the $71.5 million award against MGA Entertainment was affirmed, okay? So y'all, this is far from over. It's not over. Now, what I want to do is go to, let's get out of here. I want to go to Sabrina Peterson's page, all right, her Instagram, and I want to play a couple of videos on what she had to say, okay? Let's see, you guys, hold on. You guys make sure you smash that smash that like button, subscribe, become part of Blow Society, turn on your notifications so you guys will know every time I go live. And thanks for your support. All right, so let me go ahead and bring this up. And we're just going to go on over to her Instagram. And I got a couple of, let's see, posts that I would like to show y'all. Let's see, y'all. Now, I hope her page is pulled up, even though I saved the two posts that I wanted to show y'all. I hope I still have her actual page up. Let's just see. Okay, yeah, so her actual page is still up. Is this it? No. Hold on, y'all. Let's go to her literally her page, because this is not it. This is what we saw yesterday. So let me go to, all right, the Glam University. And let's go ahead and get into this, you guys, all right? See what she's been up to. No. Let's go to mine first, because I want to show you two specific ones, and I don't want to be picking through it like I be doing sometimes. So I picked them out, and then we'll go back to her page and kind of cruise through it. All right. See what she's been up to, what's on her mind, where her head is at, and kind of get into this. Okay. All right. So much I want to talk about, as y'all can see on this page. Like, so much I want to talk about. But let's go ahead and get into this. All right.
In this season, I've gone through so many public battles, right? And some of my friends call themselves, quote unquote, non-confrontational. Let me explain to you. Non-confrontational is complicit. Non-confrontational is conspiracy. Being quiet about things, acting like you don't know what's going on, and calling yourself, that's a scapegoat for cowards. If a person is telling they're non-confrontational, 9 times that they're I promise you that person is confrontational for the things they care about. A, they don't care about what's going on with you. B, they don't want no smoke because of you. And C, they're not willing to stand up for you. So stop these people who keep saying, oh, I'm non-confrontational. No, you're not non-confrontational, bitch. You're fucking complicit. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. In this season, I've gone through so many public battles, right? And some of my friends call themselves, quote unquote, non-confrontational. Let me explain to you. Non-confrontational is complicit. Non-confrontational is conspiracy. Being quiet about things, acting like you don't know what's going on and calling yourself, that's a scapegoat for cowards. If a person is telling you they're non-confrontational, 9 times that they're I promise you that person is confrontational for the things they care about. A, they don't care about what's going on with you. B, they don't want no smoke because of you. And C, they're not willing to stand up for you. So stop these people who keep saying, oh, I'm non-confrontational. No, you're not non-confrontational, bitch. You're fucking complicit.
Now, this is what we often say right here on this very platform is the go along to get along gang. And when you're complicit with some things that like this, either you're okay with what's going on, you do the same thing, or you see nothing wrong with it. Any one of those roads is going to take you straight to the gates of Hades. Okay? Wrong, wrong, and wrong. Wrong, wrong, and wrong. The people that are in and around this, that allow this to go on, to who go along with this, you're also just as guilty. You're just as guilty. You're just as sick. You're just as deviant. You're just as evil. You're just as wrong as the person that you're helping cover up this for. And I bet my bottom dollar that a lot of you guys are involved in these actions. I mean, if the Epstein files haven't shown you anything, have you seen President Clinton in a princess dress lately? Yeah. Yeah. Now, let's go ahead. Hold on, y'all, because I got another one. Let's see where we're at. Now, let me go ahead and read her comment because I think it's important that we do that. Okay. She says, what's your thoughts on all of the people that knew and stayed quiet? Our community is the blame for the victims. It's created the blind eye. It's turned on the predators. It's the breath of fresh air to see what 50 Cent has been strong enough to speak out on in the streets of Black culture to the industry. Just note to anyone, whether it's family, friends, business partners, neighbors, service providers, fans, or more predators, you will soon be viewed just as guilty as the predator when the truth comes out. And believe me, it comes out whether it's in this lifetime or the next. The truth has no expiration date. And that legacy you thought you were protecting will be forever tarnished because you lived your life as a co-conspirator. She tagged 50 Cent. You mean to tell me they ain't had no conversations? Ain't no convo been going on? 50 Cent is he's oblivious to this. Just wait. 50 is coming. Now, could I be wrong? Well, yeah. Because, first of all, what's the rule of thumb? You are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Have we reached the court of law yet? No. So we're going to stand on that ground. But like we always say, the truth has no expiration date. Well, why do you repeat yourself? Because the truth never changes. You want me to add some colorful words? You want me to paraphrase it? That's why I often repeat it, because if nothing changes and I'm telling you the same damn thing, like in reference to Junior, nothing has changed. What do you want? What else do you want me to say? It's still the same suffering. It's still the same neglect. It's still the same abuse. It's still the same pain. I still feel the same sadness, same being the operative word. So why would I not say the same thing? Let's see what else she had to say. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this.
Hey, well, I'm glowing. It's the goddamn Arisha. Hey, Jackie. Hey, boo. So, I got a real question. Like, because my DMs is blowing up about this whole um I stay going, girl, I stay out the way. But my DMs, hey boo, hey from Wisconsin. A lot of people are like, you can share the live too, because I'm about to say some real shit if you can share it. I probably should. Hey girl, hey. I probably should like schedule lives and that kind of stuff, but I don't really come live on here that much. Hey. But y'all are really like not y'all. Let me take the word y'all out, but people. Because y'all sounds very like personal at you, that kind of deal. But people in the culture are really like blaming the predators. And like, it's not even just about the predator. The bigger picture is the people who are silent. Those are the bigger predators. Diddy is one thing. Diddy is one person, right? But the real fucking enemy are the people that knew and seen what he was doing and never said a word. When you think about sex trafficking, you think about kidnapping, and you think about, yeah, the one person kidnapped them, but there was someone else that helped lock the door. There was someone else that fed that person through the hole. There was someone else that kept buying that 13-year-old, 12-year-old girl over and over again. There was someone else who kept talking to her and manipulating her. There was someone else who administered the drugs. There was someone else who sold the drugs. There was a hotel person that watched them check in. There was an officer that never reported it. Those are the true fucking predators. As I'm in the depth of my fucking case, those people are the true fucking animals. The judges that write it off, the attorneys that are paid off, the vic- the witnesses that take payoffs, those are the real fucking animals. The person that sold the bullets, the person that sold the gun, Those are the animals. Those are the people that have the clues. If you want to know who did what, it's several fucking parts to a whole. So while you sitting over there quiet and fucking complicit, you're a fucking beast too, you fucking loser. And understand I'm watching all you bitches. And it's up on all y'all.
Now, if you look at the caption on this video, first of all, let's get a date. This was 11 weeks ago, December 7th of 2025, not even that long ago. It hasn't even been 12 weeks, not even 3 months. It says in the caption, Diddy didn't do it alone. Trust me, I'm experiencing it. She is even referring to her situation as comparing it to the Diddy situation. We're not the only ones. The real weirdos are the people who see nothing wrong with people who will ex traffic, kidnap, hold you against your will, false imprisonment, raping. Those are the real weirdos. You're the problem. The person that kept buying that girl over and over again. The employees at the car wash, the employees at the hotel, the employees that had to clean up and go there and do this, had to check them in and check them out and clean the room. They are the real demons. They are the real problems. And never reported it. You know what we call that over here in Blow Name Media? And I say it every day. And for the witnesses that take payoffs, the flies on the wall. People are quick to come after the messenger. New media, the bloggers, content creators, YouTubers. Right? Anything to protect the freaks of the industry. But it's really the flies on the wall that are the problem. Get your fly swatter before you come for us, the bad guys, and we are the bad guys. Before you come for us, grab your fly swatter and come for the flies on the wall. By the time you get to us, I promise you, you're going to be tired as fuck. I promise you. By the time you get to little old me or that YouTuber, you're going to be fucking tired. All right? And this is what she's saying, y'all. She has tagged Diddy. She has tagged 50 Cent. Where is this going? Everybody's eyes are open. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this the fuck out. But what I can't understand for the life of me is why is the Harris clan moving like this? Is it because they won $71 million? Like, do you guys think you're Teflon Don? Are you guys that egotistical and delusional that you guys are thinking you're going to get your way out of everything? Especially if any of this is true. Now, remember, the last article I read to you guys, it dwindled down to 11 accusers who were legit and don't have to lie to no judge. But remember, Tyrone Blackburn gave us a total of 30 women. Just that alone lets you know that there's something to this. She's not just a lone person by herself. It's not just Sabrina Peterson. Oh, and one other woman. What's your name? Excuse me, Jane Doe. Yeah. What's your name? Oh, you were 17. It's not just them three, y'all. 11 accusers, 30 in total. Now remember, some of those turned out not to be true, but does that make it everybody? Does that cancel everybody out? Fuck no. And if you've lived in this world in America as long as I have, you already know there's going to be some intruders. There's going to be some outliers. There's going to be some false stories out there. It's going to be some clout chasers. I'm just going to say it happened to me too. Fuck it. I was there. I'm just going to say, come on now. But at the end of the day, this is going to trial. All right? They're not out of the woods. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Everything that glitter ain't gold. And I implore you, don't drink the Kool-Aid. Y'all quick to drink some grape ass Kool-Aid. Yo, quick to grab your fucking mayonnaise jar, throw some ice in there, and ask for some Kool-Aid with extra sugar in it. I want some grape Kool-Aid. And can you put extra sugar in it? Stop drinking the fucking Kool-Aid, y'all. That's all I want to say. Now, what type of life is she living as far as just where she lives and how she's getting, how she's getting it, what she's doing? We're going to get into that, okay? I'm just going to show you guys a few videos.
Good skin, rich too.
It's not that serious.
Still doing it like Quint do. Used to have a chip too for the synthetic. Not a wig glued, I'm a homeowner with a swim pool. Built like figure eight, I be in. Good skin, rich too. Still.
Now, this is Sabrina Peterson, and you guys see a video. It's just a random video on her Instagram, okay? Like she's living the good life, like she's, I don't know. I don't know. This could be smoke and mirrors too, right? Let's go ahead and go on over to her page and see what she's been up to. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. I don't even think they was able to speak if they even wanted to, because they was all brought and paid for, all or just out of fear. So easier said than done. If you know, you know. I thought the judge overturned that lawsuit. Yeah, you must be late. You in the beginning, I read the article, the latest article. Okay. So definitely you're right, but there's more information that comes after that. There's more information that comes after that. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Clock it. Let me see. Somebody says mountain old things ain't going in the grave. Tracy Chapman. So let's go on over to her actual page, y'all. Okay, hold on. Because I think that's all. Yeah, those are the only three I got from her that I wanted to show you. And hold on. Let's go to her page. Yeah, when the first claim is wait a minute, let me see. Let's go here. And let me make sure you guys can see this. Yeah, like when the judge overturns something, you can do a counterclaim or you can file an appeal. So it doesn't necessarily mean that it's over. Okay. And in this case that I'm talking about, that's exactly what happens. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Let's go. What is up, Mojo Shy? Saying what's up to Blone in chat. Thanks for the love, y'all. Okay. Now let's just go through a few and see what's going on. Looks like her son is in a fashion show. We're not gonna do her son because we're not talking. We don't want to involve children really. You guys can go to her page and look through everything that you want to. I'm just gonna skim through and just show you guys what she's been up to. Okay, what type of life she's living, and let's go.
When I work, I don't eat. I don't use the restroom. I'm like a machine. And sometimes it's difficult because when I work, I don't eat. I don't use the restroom. I'm like a machine. And sometimes it's difficult because
All right, so it looks like she's opening some type of business. Doing making some moves. You know what I'm saying? Making some money moves. Let's see what she's saying here. I'm not too sure which one I say, but it don't matter. Let's just go through them. If it's one we've already heard, I'll just skip through it. Okay, this is not CNN, y'all. All right, this is me coming live, being real, raw, and in the moment. Okay, I do have talking points. I do plan out a little bit, but sometimes we can just go with the flow. Okay, this ain't no motherfucking production. Okay?
I've been implementing something in my relationship with my son's father, co-parenting, and it's basically spoiling the primary parent. Like, and even talking to a guy that I'm dating and telling him about, hey, why aren't you buying your kid's mom flowers? Like, why aren't you getting her nails done? Just small things, small gestures to say, like, listen, you're the primary caretaker of our biggest blessings in our life. So at the end of the day, I want to spoil you. I want to do the small things that, like I want to come take out your trash. I want to come help you with small things. Maybe take your car and get it washed for you, or, treat you to go out to dinner by yourself. I think we need to normalize. Let's sit here, like, let's truly normalize, even as girlfriends of guys who have a baby mama that's a primary parent, like really encouraging your mate to be like, listen, you should literally spoil your primary parent. Like, whether the primary parent is a male or female, I think we should normalize, instead of being so like, oh, I don't want to deal with her, this and third. Well, this woman is literally, or man is literally dedicating their lives to taking care of something that's 50% you. So let's just get into normalizing spoiling the primary parent. I've been implementing something in my relationship with my son's father, co-parenting, and it's basically,
All right, so let's look at another video. And I don't know, it looks like she's maybe going through something with her baby daddy, the father of her child. We all go through things, y'all. Everybody, no one has a perfect life. Okay, she's just expressing herself. I'm just bringing you guys up to speed because we haven't really been honed in or tuned into Sabrina Peterson lately. She's just now resurfacing. As far as the conversation goes, I have caused her to resurface. I don't know, but yeah, okay. Let's look at something else. I think we just watched that. I think we watched this. Let's see.
let's talk about this. Let's talk about that.
Okay, we already saw that one. Hold on, y'all. Stormy, no.
You know that old saying where they say, like, if you show me the 5 people in your phone, I can show you what your future is going to be. I think that's true about where you live. I was talking to myself in the store the other day, and I was just talking about a lot of decisions that I made wasn't because of lack of education. It wasn't because of lack of hustle and drive. It wasn't because I wasn't a dreamer. It's because of the fact that I lacked resources and proximity. And so a lot of times when you sit there and you think about, why am I not where I'm supposed to be? It may be because of where you live. I live where I have the option to get off work and go to the beach. I live where I can camp in some of the most beautiful camping sites ever. I live where I can actually, where it's frowned upon to be unhealthy. So just think about that. Yeah, the rent may be more in the spaces you need to be, but the shoulders you rub in when you're there are even bigger. I remember when I was moving to LA and I was looking for a place for Atlanta prices for $2,500 a month. And then I went on Zillow and I seen there was one person that was renting out a place for $150,000 a month. That means there's someone else that's dumb enough to pay $150,000 a month. So I wanted to be in the room. I wanted to be at the Starbucks. I wanted to be at the Whole Foods. I wanted to be at the Erewhon. I wanted to be at the Bristol Farm, the grocery store, the pharmacy, where both of those foods are. Someone crazy enough to ask for it and someone crazy enough to pay it. So at the end of the day, it may not be the fact that you don't have what it takes. It may be that you aren't in a place that can take you there. You know that old saying where they say,
now, on that note, I can feel what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes where you rub shoulders is important, but I believe that it's not on you, it's in you. Okay. And me attending the Nipsey Hussle dedication of Crenshaw and Slauson, that area to the Nipsey Hussle Square, just proves that point. Because where Nipsey came from, he was able to accomplish the impossible. And he showed us better than telling us. So, although what she's saying has some truth to it, remember, you guys, it's not on you, it's in you. Okay? The hustle, the drive, the need to be consistent, the desire, the hunger to take yourself out of where you are and put yourself in a better place. It's in you. And that's why I push so much self-empowerment. Okay? Where you draw from yourself first. It's good to have a support system. It's good to have family. It's good to have friends. I'm not telling you be a hermit or be a survivor. You're not going to give up. Because trust and believe, if I had somebody to depend on, if I was even like a younger version of myself and I had like a dad or a mom or a grandma, of course. But know that you can be self-sufficient without that. Try as much as you can to meet them halfway. If you can't meet them halfway, meet them 10% of the way, 20% of the way, 25% of the way. You get it? Let's go ahead and get into a couple of others. And I wanted to go ahead and let you guys hear also Tia Kim's take on this and what 50 Cent had to say. Okay?
so my homegirl said this the other day on another video. I'm going to tag her in the caption below. But she talked about, there was a situation online where there was a girl, I didn't see the video, I just seen her video, which was a response to the video. But obviously there was a situation went viral online where this guy was doing things for the girlfriend and he bought her a ring or something that she didn't want. She showed him the ring that she wanted. And when he bought her the ring that she didn't want, she said no to the engagement because she felt like he wasn't listening to her. And this was how she was going into it. So she felt like this is how it was ultimately going to be. It sent the internet in a frenzy. But the one thing that my girlfriend said in the video, she was talked about forcing gratitude. And this season, when I've been dating, like I literally have been forced into gratitude for men. Like I will tell a person, I love fresh flowers. I love candles. But then he'll go off and buy me shoes. I don't want no damn shoes. Buy me some fresh flowers and candles if you want me to feel how you want me to feel. But a person will buy you something opposite of what you ask for, opposite of what they see you purchase for yourself. They'll take you to places different than places that you like to go, and then want you to stand there and be like, "I'm so happy. I'm grateful." No, this is season. Stop forcing gratitude. Give that man or that woman what she asked for. Life is too short for bullshit gifts. And also life is even too short for faking like you happy. So I'm not a good person for you to surprise. I don't know how many of my followers are like that. But listen, at the end of the day, y'all men and or women got to start giving people exactly what they ask for and stop forcing gratitude. I think we got forced gratitude from our parents when they bought us bullshit as Christmas gifts, bullshit as birthday parties, and wanted us to sit there and smile like we like it. No, I don't like it. No, I don't want it. I want what I want. And when you want something from me, I'm going to give you what you want. Stop forcing gratitude.
I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts? Yeah, controlled environment. What are you guys' thoughts on that? So I just wanted to show you guys a few videos on her Instagram, okay? But let's go ahead and get into, and I'm gonna have to look this up, what Tia Kemp had to say. Let me see. No. Hold on. Let's see if I can pull up 50 Cent and see what is on his mind, what he's been saying lately. Let's see. Okay, let's go over to 50 Cent and let's see, okay? And I want to thank you guys for tapping into this conversation, most definitely. All right. Let me see. And I can always tell you guys what I'm about to say when I come live is either going to shock you, inform you, or make you mad. Okay. You just make sure you smash that like, hype me up, and, join the Blonay Society. Okay. I want to give a shout out to my VIP chat, my mods, my members. Thank you for holding me down. If you're new, welcome. And make sure you follow. Okay. Let me see. Hold on, you guys. Let's go ahead and get into his story. Why not? No sound. So let's see. Hold on, you guys. I think this is another business venture of 50 Cent. Don't play with 50. He is very, very smart when he comes to be a businessman. I don't care about no trolling. I don't care about no rapping. I don't care about no many men. Many men wish death upon me. No, I don't cry no more. Don't look to the sky no more. We over that. Okay? He is a businessman, a very successful one. He knows what he's doing. Love him or hate him. The underdog's on top. No, I'm just playing. I keep on quoting his songs, but y'all see it. We're just looking at his story, y'all. Okay? Let me see. Okay, so he has deleted all of the trolling, I think, for T.I. and King and all that, which was a smart move if you ask me. Yeah, so I don't see that on here. And did you guys hear about Benzino breaking down when his girlfriend was calling the police and he broke down to act like he was going to unalive himself? Yeah. Let me see, y'all. Okay, so let me go ahead and go into not his page, but let's just go ahead and go into just 50 Cent, all right? Because that may give us a little more insight. Since he erased them, it's not going to be on 50 Cent and T.I. Let's go ahead and see. Let's see what's going on. All right, let's go ahead and get into this, guys. I'm going to show you a few clips. Let's go.
Okay, so 50 Cent responded to T.I.'s second diss track about him by posting another Tiny meme after he deleted the first one. He also gave T.I. the I'm Not So Smart award for being an old guy still trying to battle rap. 50 said flat out, T.I. needs him to rap, but that's not something he has to do. Okay, so 50 Cent responded to T.I.'s second diss track about him by posting another Tiny meme after he deleted the
Yeah. Have a very great day, everybody. Very great day, everybody. How's it? Yeah, man. What going on, y'all? I heard it's 50 Cent birthday. Well, happy birthday, 50. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate you for, you know what I'm saying, staying down, remaining healthy, alive, and free for so long, man. But for your birthday, I offer you a challenge, sir. Pull your ass up, man, with 20 of your records, man. Sit across from me, man, and get this work, man. You know what I'm saying? But I understand if you don't want to answer to that challenge, because last time you got challenged, Kanye West dusted your ass off. So you might not want to do that.
What I want to know is, why is he so stuck on doing a versus and the man don't want to do a versus? Why do you keep pushing that? Like me personally, I don't give a damn about no rap battle, bro. I don't care about no rap battle. Like, it's not that serious. And then he says to 50 Cent, I'm glad you've been alive and managed to stay alive and free. What is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean, y'all? Let's go ahead and look. Now, if you guys remember, this is what 50 Cent had put up and posted a picture of T.I.'s wife. People are saying, did he go too far? Okay. Remember, back in the day, T.I. allegedly swung on Floyd Mayweather in defense of his wife. Remember that. Remember, she was linked to Mayweather. Why was she having him boost so high with that dress on? That's what I don't understand. This part I ain't even tripping off of. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think it's disrespectful. I don't know why that went up like that. I guess it was maybe the wind coming up from, like, you know, maybe it was a Marilyn Monroe moment. I don't know. Let's see what else we got. Keep putting the batteries in T.I.'s back. So that's a meme, y'all. Now, remember this picture right here? Do you know that they got this picture from a video that T.I. did his damn self? So T.I., you are responsible for this screenshot, because it was the video that you did of your own wife, where you caught her off guard, was asking her a question. She in the background, not even knowing that you finna put her on blast on IG without a filter, obviously. You're the one who put this out there. And you're mad. Let's see what this post says. T.I.'s son, top 2 ugliest people of all time. And the mama's number 1. Okay, so somebody put this out. As you can see, that's T.I. and I mean that's Tiny and her son King. Anybody can have a bad shot, you guys. I mean, obviously, you know. I don't know. I'm not really into talking about people's looks like that. Now, if you get it from surgery like she did, I mean, I guess it bears to be talked about, because that's not originally how you look. But then again, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? She grown. Her son is grown. I don't know what you guys want to think about that. You know, unless somebody really asks me, you know, they do not look attractive in these pictures. But then again, like I said, anybody can have a bad shot. She was caught off guard. Okay. T.I., you took this video. I was actually watching the video when you did this video. And that is no cap. He was on live when he did this. And he was asking her something about breakfast. I don't even know what he was asking her. And I was like, ooh, I was like, dang. I was like, girl, that is not flattering at all. And I was like, T.I., why you catch your own damn wife off guard? You know what I'm saying? Beyonce would never. Jay-Z would never. I'm sure she told him way back in 94, don't you put no camera on me without me knowing. I bet you Beyonce laid down the law in 1998. Okay? With Jay-Z. Jay-Z would never. Okay? Now let me see. Okay, we see that. Yeah, so basically, let me see. Let's see. Unbothered. Let's look at a couple more, y'all.
All closed eyes ain't sleep, and all even scares ain't leave.
Girl, we can't listen to nothing because y'all be dinging me for every damn thing. We ain't listening to this damn song. You got your own. I know that ain't your mama. I know that ain't your mama up here in this beef. T.I. flexes on 50 Cent by posting a family dinner table, eating good and unbothered amid the beef. But you are bothered. You are bothered. You're very bothered, sir. So this means absolutely nothing to us. Absolutely nothing. And you got your mom rocking right on this. What? Say it ain't so, y'all. Say it ain't so. What? What in the hell is it? Is this them or is this what? Is that fake? Oh, troll. Okay. I'm like, huh? Oh, okay. They're in the background. I'm like, what? When is this taken? Oh, it's just a troll, y'all. Just AI. But yeah, so basically, this is what's going on. Oh, here it is. Why T.I. catch Tiny lacking on live? Y'all, look at who started this whole. Nigga, you started this. It was you who put your wife out there like that. Look. Y'all don't remember this?
You ain't got no serve.
Yep. You see her right there. She was trying to put a filter on that bitch. Girl, I don't blame you, girl. Okay. I don't blame you, girl. I mean, most men, especially somebody like T.I., is not going to use no filter. Now, if he does, he didn't have one on that day. You see her try to flip up his screen and try to put a filter on. Oh my God. This is the funniest thing, but this is where the truth lies, y'all. This is where the truth lies. T.I., you caught your own wife lacking on live, and she tried to put the filter on at the last minute. Okay? Somebody did a screen grab and ran with it. Somebody did a screen grab and ran with it. It can happen to the best of us. Okay? I'll just put that out there. But look at this, y'all. I'm trying to cut out the music, but I want y'all to.
Hey man, yo.
Look how she looks up. Look at her finger. She's trying to put a filter on that bitch. Who's to blame, bro? T.I., you do Tiny like that? Anyways, y'all, this is how it all started. You did that to your own. This is where this screen grab came from. Look, she tried to hurry up and look, watch how she look up and she looked down at the comments and she's going to look up at herself like, good Lord, watch.
Are we ready to start 7?
Yep. Look at that finger. She trying to put that filter on there, baby. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Now, what is Tia Kemp in here? Let's see what she had to say. Let's see if Tia Kemp is on here. Yeah, she is. Let's take another look.
Giving good manners, you will go far. You will live in.
We got to cut the music. We got to cut the music off. He's so crazy. Maybe somebody else did this. I don't even think. 50 Cent responds to T.I. and the family with another AI video. Hilarious. Somebody said, 50, when you getting in the booth? Not never. Not never. All right, y'all. Let's hear what Tia Kim had to say and close this video on out. Let me know what you guys think. Let's go with what Tia Kemp had to say. And you guys let me know what you guys think in the chat. All right. And this is the last video I'm gonna play before I let you go. I think I've proven my point and gave you guys everything.
50 Cent strategic and calculated and warned T.I. to leave him alone. Tia Kemp said flat out, 50 is beyond music and that is not his focus. But when T.I. and everyone else is done promoting their music, 50 will pop up out of nowhere and crank the beef right back up. Okay, so Tia Kemp called 50 Cent strategic and calculated and warned T.I. to leave him alone. Tia Kemp said flat out, 50 is beyond music and that is not his focus. But when T.I. and everyone else is done promoting their music, 50 will pop up out of nowhere and crank the beef right back up. Okay, so Tia Kemp called 50 Cent strategic and calculated and warned T.I. to leave him alone. Tia Kemp said flat out, 50 is beyond music and that is not his focus. But when T.I. and everyone else is done promoting their music, 50 will pop up out of
Yeah, this is exactly what I'm saying, but I wanted you to actually hear what she was saying. Hold on, let me see, y'all, if I can find it before I end this video. I wanted to just hear what Tia Kemp had to say. I don't think she's on here, y'all. And a lot of people point out that the fight between when T.I. got into it with King. I mean, that's kind of common, you know, with people falling out with each other. Like when you have, especially when you have like your kid. I think, I don't even know how young King was, but you know, sometimes they feeling themselves. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. Like I'm not gonna bring that up, especially the one about also them dissing 50 Cent's mom. You know, it is what it is, y'all. Okay. I wanted to see if Tia Kemp was in here. It's obvious that she's not. Hold on, y'all. And they are saying that, and somebody even in the chat said that what he posted, what King posted, those records about 50 Cent were not true, and that could bring about a defamation lawsuit. Yeah, T.I. said he was going to file a lawsuit. He's already said it. Now, I don't know where it is in here, but y'all can look it up. He's already said that he's going to file a lawsuit against King. He said it was already in the works. He already had his people on it. Now, I don't know how much of that is true, but it's out there. You guys can look it up. Okay? So that's absolutely true. Let's see. Let's see. Is it on here? Let me see, y'all. No, I don't see it on here, you guys, but let's see if I can look down a little bit more and see. No. But he's already put it out there and said it. Okay? I think this is it. Oh, no, that's the frog meme. Let's see. I'm trying to see, y'all. Where he said he was going to file a defamation lawsuit against King. But I don't know. I don't know where it is. Let's see. No, I don't have it. Let me see. No, I don't see it, y'all. Let's see if this is Tia Kemp responding. Okay, let's see if this is the full video. I was trying to see where he said he was going to file a defamation lawsuit against King specifically. But you guys can look it up because I hadn't planned on showing you, but I just thought about it. And he did say it, y'all. So I don't know. It's out there. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. All right. So let's go ahead and see if this is a full video on Tia Kemp speaking on what she thinks about the situation. Let's see, y'all.
And leave that man alone. You think about 50 and the Harris family. Oh, man, that shit is hilarious. But y'all know 50 ain't done. He's calculated. Let me tell you what my opinion. Let me get my opinion on this. What people's not understanding. Let me tell you a little bit about 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson, 2/4, half $1, 50. Listen, let me tell y'all about that. The man is beyond music, okay? So all of these old artists that's coming out with their new music, they need to let it go. They need to just promote their music and leave that man alone. He's not entitled to do a verses. He's beyond music now. He's in film and television, okay? Music doesn't move him anymore. Yes, he was a hip hop artist. That's how he came about, but he's not. That does not move him anymore. He has elevated to businessman status, okay? I don't know if others did that or not, but music is not where he's at anymore. So that's not going to push him. So with Tip dropping his new single, of course he got to sell it and leave that man alone. What you think about 50 and the Harris family? Oh man, this is hilarious. But y'all know 50 ain't done. He's calculated.
I couldn't have put it better myself. All right. That's all I got for y'all. I will be back with another video. Okay. Thank you guys for everybody in the comments, in the chat. Thank you guys for hyping me up. Thank you for letting the sister roll. Okay. You say, I'm still laughing. I'm still laughing my ass off. He was playing show and tell on his wife. Yeah, let me give you a shout out. Shout out to Pitsy Lola. Y'all bless. Miss Girl in the building. Thank you so much. Let me see who else is here. Thank you guys for showing up. Mojo Shy in the house. Navy Beans coming through. Cynthia Ramos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. FYE 3080. And anybody else I missed, GG77, my day ones. Thank you to my mods, my members. I appreciate you guys. I will be back with another video. Let me see if I missed anybody. Let's just make sure, you guys, because I like to give credit where credit is due and shout you guys out. I will be back with another video. Remember, before you come from the bad guys, get your fly swatter and come for the flies on the wall. All right? I don't mind being a bad guy. I will see you guys on the next video. Until next time, America.
We're not gonna. You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So, what'll that make you? Good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy. Come on. The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you. Come on. Make way for the bad guy. There's a bad guy coming through.